Let me show you how you can insert images in Word and format them. So we'll look at some of the basics here, and we'll use this sample essay here with some fake Latin text to provide the example. All right, so I'm going to insert an image here, and I'm just going to center my text. There we go, center. And let's insert something. So pictures, there we go, this device. And maybe we want a picture of a coot. So that's a particular bird with these funny webbed feet. And maybe I think afterwards, well, this image is a bit big, so let's resize it. Now, of course, I can just drag, right? You can see that here. I can also be a bit more exact, so I can click on size. Notice that we're in the picture format tab at the moment, which opens up when I select the picture. And maybe I want a particular ratio here. So I'm just going to change this to 50. And because the lock aspect ratio is clicked, the width is going to change as well. So you can see here now it's a little bit smaller, and I can fiddle with this until I'm happy. Now at this point, maybe I want to add a caption, so I can right click on the image and then I select insert caption. I'm just going to write a coot. There you go. So we'll do that. Maybe I want to get rid of this figure 1 part. That's important for certain style guides, not necessarily for what I'm doing here. And then I'll just format it as I like it. Let's not make it bold. Let's just make it the same font as everything else. And we'll make it a little bit bigger. And often captions are smaller than the rest of your text, but you can kind of pick what you want. As you can see here, this particular caption is a little close to some of this text here. So let's reformat some of our spacing. And to do that, I'm actually going to start with the image. I'm going to go to layout. So you can see that here, layout. And then I can add some space. So maybe I just want to add a bit of space before my photo. And then I also want to add some space after the caption. So I'm going to make sure that the caption is selected here. And I want just a little bit more space afterwards. So you can see we can play with this until we're kind of happy with what we have here. And then if we click on our picture again and we go back to picture format, right, we can add other effects as well. I'm not going to do that here, but you can see that you can easily, add fancy picture styles. You can also change the picture border if you want. So click on weight and you can see all kinds of different options, and you can change the color of the border as well. But again, I'm just going to keep it simple. Now I want to show you one more thing here, which is often you want a picture that's not in between text, but that is kind of, that has the text around it. So let's just insert a photo here, and it doesn't really matter where you stick it because we'll move it around. So let's pick a picture of me this time. There you go. And I'll just make it smaller. So let's make it, I don't know, 40%. That seems pretty good. Okay, now at this point, I want to put it on the right side with the text wrapping around it. So I'm going to click on position. Notice that we're in picture format. And I'm going to click on this option. You can see how this works right away. And at this point, again, I want to fix the spacing, right? So maybe I want it kind of in a bigger paragraph with some spacing around it. There we go. If I go to the right, you'll see this green line appear. That gives me a good sense of where I might want to put it with, the margin on the right side. And again, let's make it a little bit smaller yet. There we go. Okay. Now, at this point, again, we may want to put some space around this. So we simply go to layout. There we go. And I'm going to click on position this time. So we're going to do the spacing a little bit different. We're going to click on position and click on more layout options. And at this point, we'll go to text wrapping, and then we can add space here. So let's just make this, 6 centimeters or 0.6. The bottom we're going to make a little bit bigger, and the left will make a little bit bigger too. Okay, so let's just do that and see what happens. And you can see not too much happened. The bottom changed a bit. The top wasn't that far off anyways. But this will ensure that wherever we stick this picture as we go, it just has a little bit more space around it, as you can see. So it's up to you really in terms of what kind of space you prefer, but hopefully that helps you figure out where to stick these pictures and how to format them. All right, that's it for inserting and formatting photos in Word.